Howdy, welcome. I am so glad that you are all here. My name is Anna and I like to play with makeup and share it with the internet. This couple weeks, I'm doing a Pat McGrath Mothership a day look until I've done a look with all 10 that I own. I do not have the 11th one. And then I want to rank them because I was like, I want to do my Pat McGrath ranking. I like to do that about once a year. It's a really fun video. People tend to enjoy it. But I was like, wow, I have not been using these palettes a lot lately. So I wanted to go through and just have them fresh in my mind. And I thought it would just be fun and to use the palettes. Like I've said, they're expensive. I want to use them. So today is day 8 and the Mothership 8 is the Divine Rose 2 palette. This is the outer packaging. And then the inside looks like this. It's a pretty palette. I feel like every time I wear this one, I tend to feel like the looks work out. There are some of the Motherships where I put them on and I'm like, I don't know, or like I struggle with them. This one I feel like tends to be pretty flattering. It is very dramatic, I think. Yeah, and I think for each of these videos, there's been sort of a shade that stands out to me as one that sort of characterizes the palette. And I think that this shade was the one that just kind of makes me think of this palette. When I think of this palette, I think of this shade. So, and it's called Xtreme. And I have my little shade card right here. Oh, VR Xtreme. All right. So I'm going to zoom us in a little bit and get a little bit closer to my face. Oh, my rainbow the sun has come out. And my rainbow maker is making rainbows. Hopefully that's not too distracting. My eyes are primed with the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer, and I did put some powder over that. It's Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in shade 1. Okay, so I have a nice clean canvas to paint on. And let's see, again, per usual, I do not have a plan in mind. So let's see. I almost want to just start with that VR's Extraterrestrial shade. Why not? I can do whatever I want. Okay, so going in with this Blend Bunny brush, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of this shade and put it all over my lid and go from there. It feels like a bold move. I don't know if it is. Okay, this brush worked so well for that, I think. I usually go in with my finger, but I have so much more control with a brush that I think it's worth it. It might not be quite as foiled sometimes, but honestly, I think that this particular shadow is not significantly foiled really anyway. I mean, I guess, you could do a glitter primer or whatever. I could do that on the brush maybe if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna use these at least today. I think I used the glitter primer on the artistry wand. Pat McGrath has a tool, intensifies, that's what it's called, and I did use that on the first palette and I didn't really like it, so I just find it hard to work with. So I don't know, maybe if I like rubbed my brush on it so it was just on the brush and then went from there, it would be easier. But anyway, all right, so we have a wash of color, a wash of duochrome, and I'm gonna say that doesn't seem particularly exciting. So we're probably gonna put something over that. Yeah, it's a little lackluster for me. All right, well, do we want to go pink? Do we want to go maroon? Do we want to go orange? I think I want to go here next. Let's use this shade, which is called Divine Dusk, which is in another palette. Interesting. So on sort of the outer half, just gonna sort of outline what I've already done. Actually, it's kind of becoming the outer 2/3. And we'll just kind of shape that out a bit. Now I'm going to use this shade, Extreme Burgundy, to put some depth in the outer corner. Just do the pigment first, and then use a little bit fluffier brush to sort of blend that out a little more. How dramatic do I want to go here? Okay, let's try this. This could be a mistake, but I'm going to take this kind of magenta shade called Rose Seduction, and I'm going to use that for my lower lash line. Oh, maybe I should have waited and done the rest of my makeup first. Oh well, this is fine. I'll work it out. So I want that hot pink shade on the outer third and the inner third of my lower lash line. That is very pink. I don't know, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay. Let's see. Now I want to take this gold here called Gold Lust 001 and place that right in the center of my lower lash line. I feel like a lot of the Pat McGrath shadows really bring out the blue in my eyes. It's those coppery tones. It's kind of fun. All right, well, how brave do I want to be right now? Like, do I want to put some gold up in here? Perhaps I do. I don't have anywhere I have to be today, except for I have to go to IKEA to return a thing. I don't think IKEA is gonna care. And honestly, I don't care. Okay, let's see. Ooh, there's that pink too. Okay, I'm gonna try this shade. It's so beautiful. It's called Eleganza. I wanna try that in the inner corner. Is it gonna be too dark? Is that too deep? Is that too deep of a shade for me? I can't see. Okay, that's rather nice. Wow, I like that shade. It's nice. Perhaps this will look best. Sort of here. Although first I want to bring this shade up a little bit from where I put it before. This one again is Divine Dusk. And I want to maybe throw that a little bit higher out here. All right, and then now using this, which has just a hint of pink, which I kind of like, and that's called Skin Show Rose Opal. With a somewhat clean brush, I'm just wiping on a towel, the one that I used before. I'm just gonna sort of blend those two together a bit. Why does it feel like I just look like my eyes are a little bruised right now? And why does that make my eyes look so blue? That's weird, and I feel uncomfortable about it. Okay, I'm gonna take this shade now and hopefully just brighten everything up. This is Astral Pink Moon. Oh, how sweet. I like that. And this is just super sparkly and kind of a gold pink duochrome, and that's just gonna go on top of kind of everything on my lid. And maybe just a dab in the inner corner as well. Yeah, kind of livens it up a little bit. I like that. This was just boring. Meh. I don't know, I want to swatch those. So this is, see, it looks cooler on my finger than it looks on my eye. And then that's the Rose Opal Astral, no. This one is VRS Extraterrestrial, and this one is Astral Pink Moon. And swatched, they look more exciting than I think they do on my eye. Interesting. Well, okay, whatever. I think that's it. I think that's the look. So I'm gonna finish up can you tell I'm a little underwhelmed? It'll come together with eyeliner and things, but yeah, I don't know. Interesting. I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on and I will be back. I'm back. This is the final look. Man, mascara really just makes things better. So this is the final look. I used all of the Divine Rose things, the Divine Rose blush, which looks so much more peach on my skin than it does in the pan. It's like I just turn things peach. Like how? What? Anyway, same with the lipstick. I think it's very peach. I think it works. Maybe I would have liked a little bit more mauve blush with the eye look, but I think it's actually okay. But yeah, I used the Divine Rose lipstick and lip pencil. Decided to go matte today and not add the gloss. And yeah, I didn't put any highlighter on. It is a little bit dramatic though. Maybe I'll do that. It's this one. I don't think this is the Divine Rose highlighter. I don't think this is still for sale. I don't know, but you know, Pat McGrath like gets rid of things and then brings them back and then gets rid of them and then brings them back. So who knows? Maybe this is available now. It wasn't last time I checked. Oh, that was the wrong brush that I don't actually want to use. I actually tried to put the cap of my lip liner or eyeliner onto my mascara wand when I was putting the mascara wand away, and I was like, that's not what needs to happen. So I don't know why I'm so out to lunch. Highlighter brush. Where have you gone? Highlighter brush. Where have you gone? Like for real, I can't find it. There it is. Cool. Everything's fine. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's see. It seems like it's gonna be the right color. This is a pretty highlighter, if it is available. I don't know. My skin just kind of shows texture no matter what. Like, you know, I'm a little bit more mature. At least my skin is. So I don't know. Do we like this? It's fine. Do we want a little there? Like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Overall, I actually kind of like it. It actually turned out like a little bit soft and mysterious in a certain way in my view. Like, I think it still looks kind of sweet while still having just like a touch of drama. Interesting. yeah, I'm digging it. That's the video for today. That is the Divine Rose 2 Mothership number 8. And yeah, that's the look today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you're having a great week. Let me know if you like this palette, if you own this palette, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life.